What is the best skill in Hypixel Skyblock? Well, that can be determined through several metrics. First one being, how enjoyable is the skill to level up? Second, how hard is the skill to level up? Third, is the skill cost effective to level up? Fourth, does the skill make you want to hit yourself in the head with a frying pan repeatedly, jump out a window, jump back into the window, jump out the window again, cut yourself with a shard of glass on said window, and then bash your head against a brick wall? Fifth and finally, is that skill foraging? If the answer to that question is yes, run for the hills, your life is in danger. But before we rank the best skills, what are the worst skills?
That was way too thick. My socks. No. My socks.
Before we get into the rest of the video, I'm trying to ratio Willwaterprism. And before you skip this part of the video saying, oh no, just another YouTuber doing a sub plug, there's a catch. If I ratio him by 1,000 subscribers or more, I'll be giving away 500 million coins. So why not subscribe? You could win free money. Now that we know the worst skills, let's talk about why they're the worst. Foraging. Is it fun? No. Does it make you want to jump out a window? Yes. Is it foraging? Yes. Should you run far away? Yes. I've created a wall in which to rank all of the skills. Anybody want to take a guess where foraging lies? That's right. In the foraging tier. Farming. Is it boring? Yes. Is it cost effective? Yeah, I'd say so. Is it foraging? No. All around though, I'd say farming is a pretty alright skill. It's just really time consuming and mind numbing. Farming is very middle of the road. We're gonna go ahead and give this a C. My main complaint about fishing is how boring it is. I'm falling to sleep in my chair as we speak. I've only been fishing for the last 30 seconds. D tier. Alchemy. It's fast, it's easy, and it's free. Oh wait. No, it's not. So bad I want to skewer my eyes out with toothpicks tier. Social is an absolutely amazing, perfect, nothing wrong with its skill whatsoever. Personally, I love it. I have so much clout, I get social XP for free, on the daily, all the time, 24/7. It's amazing. F tier. Because I have no friends. Now that I'm done griping and complaining about all the skills that I don't like, hate even, I think it's time that we do a little bit of crowdsourcing when it comes to making this list. Everybody is different and is going to have their own favorite set of skills. So I decided to ask Hub1, the perfect collection of Skyblock players with very opinionated opinions. Don't question my grammar. Answers ranged from foraging, to social, to mining, a bit more mining, a lot more mining, combat, 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 combat. One person saying dungeoneering, which I was surprised by, and several people insulting me saying Will is better. He's not. Subscribe right now. And one result of my forehead. I would say I have to agree with these results. My personal favorite skill would definitely be mining, coming second to that would be combat, and coming third would be dungeoneering. Mining passes most of the metrics other than just one, which is determined by the player. That being how entertaining mining is. Combat is exactly the same way, passing all but one metric, with that one metric being determined by the player. Although the rest of the skills, that one metric is determined by the entire community. And everybody hates foraging. And dungeoneering, largely being regarded as the most interesting and most fun skill to level up, I find a lot of people don't actually like it that much. These all rank S, S, and A respectively. You might think that's it. we covered all the skills. But no, there are still 4 skills left that tend to go rather unnoticed. This being enchanting, the most popular of the 4, still not being amazingly popular. Carpentry, which I don't think anybody remembered. Rune crafting, which... is that even a skill? And taming, which is such a passive leveling experience that does anybody even know this exists? Let's start with enchanting. It's rather slow to level up, but it's not that boring. All that is needed is simply an experimentation table and the will to sit here for 15 minutes and do experiments. B tier. I'm going to be bundling rune crafting and taming together because essentially all they are is just passive skills that you level up, hit the max level, and then forget about. Rune crafting, all it is that if you are grinding combat, you're also grinding rune crafting. And for taming, if you are grinding any skill, you're also grinding taming. Both of these solidly ranking at B tier. And finally, we come to carpentry. This skill is not cost effective in the slightest. It's kind of boring. All you're doing is sitting in a crafting table. You lose a bunch of money. It's not that great of a skill, but it is nice to have that extra health. C tier. Now with all this being said, what do I think the future of these skills are going to be? Well, eventually, I think forging will actually become playable. The admins are working on revamping quite a few of these skills. Unfortunately, fishing already got its revamp, and it is still painful. Carpentry already got a revamp. I believe it's in a good spot at the moment. Farming, with the garden update coming, I believe farming will become S, if not better. All of the forgettable skills, still forgettable. They don't need a change. They're in the background anyway. Social certainly does need a rework, because, I mean, having a bunch of clout to level up a skill is not that great. But as social does not affect your skill average, it is probably fine where it is. And lastly, dungeoneering, combat, and mining. All of these seem to be in a good spot, and I'd like to keep them that way. That all said, what is your personal favorite skills, and how would you rank these? Let me know in the comments below. I do read all of the comments, even if I don't respond to every single one of them.